This is Ben. Oh, this is Ben round 5. My Ludus won immunity. We won the riddle challenge by like really huge margins, which was pretty awesome. It was me, Rocky, Shawnee, and Adam. And Rocky, Shawnee, and I are in a secret alliance called the Spartans. Anyway, so it was great after a crazy live night where we had to vote out each Ludus had to vote out somebody, and everybody was gonna target Emily because she was really pissed at JG for betraying her in the last round because we voted out Billy, and apparently they were in like a huge alliance, which was news to me. So she was pissed. She wanted JG out, and JG wanted Emily out. I was kind of stuck in the middle, but Shawnee and my alliance thought that JG and Austin, who are apparently secretly a couple, no one's told me that, and JG and Austin have not told me that. So I was between JG, Austin, and Michael, who wanted to vote out Emily. And then Emily, Shawnee, and Rocky wanted to vote out Michael, who was JG's ally, I guess. And I felt really bad for Michael because he was a really nice guy, but I had to go with the majority, which sucked because there was no way he was staying, and I didn't want to force a tie. And that's one of the unfortunate things of what happened. And then after our Ludus went to immunity or went to elimination, the next Ludus did, and I had no idea what the hell was happening there. Like the twins, Logan and Patrick are twins, and that was revealed. And then like Allie somehow got voted out, and there was like 5 votes for different people. It's crazy and stressful, and not well. It was exciting, but also stressful. And yeah, here we are. So now I'm wondering what's gonna happen tomorrow because like basically everyone else is in elimination except for me and Rocky, so that'll be fun.
Oh, I froze a little bit. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, yeah.
So so much happened in 24 hours. Things just went crazy. So can you tell me a little bit about what you were thinking when the Jess exposed the drama in the main chat?
Well, I already knew about the twins because Jess told Rocky, who told me. So people knew it on the DL, at least some people did. But I didn't expect her to just like throw it out there and expose them like that. That was crazy. And then Logan like called her out, and they got into a little spar, which was fun to watch and not have anything to do with. So I think it's fine for me, and it creates kind of like targets in Jess and the twins, because obviously you don't want the twins to continue because they'll never betray each other. But I feel like Jess has a lot of people in her pocket too. So just seeing all that drama play out was kind of satisfying because I wasn't involved at all. And the more other people fight, the better.
And then you have mentioned in, I believe, what are you, Trojans or Romans or what are you in Spartans? Okay, you're some kind of army.
Which is not Roman at all.
I didn't think it was. Spartans is its own place, but I didn't say that. Okay, so in Spartan's chat, I heard or saw that you had said that Austin is pretending he doesn't know JG and you're playing dumb. Where do you get that information, and how do you plan to maneuver that?
I think if it comes down, so like, yeah, everyone else has told me that JG and Austin are like a couple, but JG and Austin have not told me that, and so I'm not gonna ask them, and so I'm just like playing along with them. Like Austin's kind of pretending that him and JG aren't close at all, which confuses me. But I'm just gonna go along with it to see if they ever do need me down the line. Like I'd be willing to like vote with them because I know other people want them out, but I also feel like they might. But it's like you can't just like keep thinking I'm dumb, like keeping pretending to me. And and everyone else could be lying to me. I could just, but I don't know. it's hard to know who's telling the truth or not, and I'm just kind of going along with what other people are saying, or just so I can make sense of it and figure out what I want to do from it. So I'm just keeping my options open, even if like Austin and JG, clearly if JG gave Austin all his decrees, he has a lot of power. You know, he could give them to anyone. So they just are very powerful. So if they need me, I would work with them, and then hopefully we can get them out eventually. It's a lot. I don't know.
Okay, and then I don't remember which chat this was in, but I do remember you also, when some of this information was getting told to you, that you brought up, well, maybe everyone's in a couple, and Rocky shut that down pretty quickly. What was your thinking behind that, and who else were you thinking might be a line?
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, when there's like kind of twists in other like Big Brother Survivor, it usually could, you know, involve what, like if there's going to be twins and there's a couple, then why wouldn't there be other pairs? So I think maybe, well, I was doing some stalking and I saw that Eddie was in a photo with Jess, and then Shawnee and Rocky have both seemed like they know Jess too, and Shawnee even told me he met Jess before, so they might know each other. Rocky seems super close to Jess, but he's trying to downplay it. So he could also be like someone else is in a pair. And I'm like the only one not in a pair, which I feel like is a huge disadvantage. Who else is in the RJ and Adam really know each other. RJ and Adam, the twins, JG and Austin, Eddie and Jess. Huh. Who else? Devin and somebody. Maybe, I mean, if I don't know anybody, there should be other people who don't know anybody, hopefully. But they could just, and everyone who's like said, they like, I asked Eddie about Jess, or I was going to. It just seems like they're all downplaying it, but they all could be in secret things, and then I'm screwed, basically.
But are you, because you have a shield and a power?
But nobody knows that. Yeah. Well, nobody knows about the shield, and I don't want to. I'm never going to tell anybody until I need to use it, and hopefully I don't have to use it for a while.
That was where I was going with that. So you read my mind. So we asked you in your interview, if you had a power and your ride or die was in danger, would you use the power on your ride or die, or would you keep it for yourself? So I also usually ask people, would you tell anyone? It sounds like your answer is you're not going to tell anyone. Are you ever going to use that shield on anyone else, or is that your shield?
I'm never going to tell anybody because you can't trust anybody, and clearly everyone in this game has a big mouth, as witnessed by Rocky telling Adam that me, him, and Shawnee are in a tight alliance. Like, what? Oh, don't tell people that. But just because I'm not going to tell anybody doesn't mean that if I wouldn't play a shield on somebody if I thought it benefited my game or got someone who I thought was a threat out. So yeah, I would use it on someone else, but it would have to benefit me, not just because I felt like I needed to save them.
Okay. And I saw you make a final two with Rocky in the chat. How genuine was that?
You know, I want it to be genuine, but I feel like he has so many other relationships. He probably has multiple final twos. So, I mean, for now, it's true, but if I find out, like, I feel like he's super close to Jess, he could have a final two with her. Like, for me, it's staying loyal right now until I think he's doing something to me. So, semi genuine.
Okay. And then I ask this a lot, but right now, who are you trusting the most? And who this isn't who is your particular target, but who do you think has a very good shot of walking to the end and winning right now? Who's playing that best game?
Right now, I think I trust Shawnee the most, but he's slipped to me that he got voted off another game because he was being like sneaky. So that made me worry. But right now, I feel like I trust him the most. And right now, I think a big target is RJ. He causes a lot, stirs everything up, but he seems like he has a lot of allies and friends and people in his pocket. And that's just someone I think could coast to the end. And it's better to just get him out sooner rather than later. And then keep the more obvious threats like the twins and the couple and Emily and Jess who have caused drama. Yeah.
And I asked this a couple of rounds ago, and I said I'd keep asking it. Is this game what you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, it is. This game is what I thought it would be because like people are. I wish people were more like clicky, not clicky, but like I feel like a lot of people know each other and but people are nice. But yeah, more like deals and things happening would be fun. But maybe I'm just left out of all that because I don't know anything. So, but yeah, it is.
But people knowing each other, which is why we try to recruit new people
Yeah,
as well. And also you see, with Emily and Shawnee and a lot, but like there's pros and cons to knowing people in the game. So
true. Yes,
for
it's
your
not
next
always an
I hope you
advantage.
will.
Yeah,
I hope you will play another one, and you will be in this position next game if you're cast with
yeah,
someone from Ascendance. I
that's
actually, at
true.
season 1, got cast in a duos game with Matthew, and there was 4 of our players from season 1, and we were immediately like, "Oh no, there's 6 of us." So
Oh
yeah,
gosh,
you just never know who you end up in a game with. Okay,
this is
that's all
true.
the questions I had. Do you have anything you want to add before we end?
I'm really excited to see who gets voted out tomorrow because none of those people I'm close to. So
Okay, perfect.
can't wait.
Stop recording.